Welcome back. The party leave the weak Fiora with Lenada and go to speak with Mechon, the chief of Hidden Village, who is waiting in Junks. Apparently. Makes it sound like past tense, like I haven't actually spoken to him yet. Plus I want to go see what this quest is up here, because it could be... Oh, hello. Charlotte's there, is she? A heart to heart. Ooh, we need to get that up, we really do. So what have you got, Voltec?
Yes?
Yes? May I take a moment of your time? I have something to ask you. The village is in grave danger. That doesn't sound good. That a big problem? The Mechon attacked us on an almost daily basis. They're becoming highly active since Egil launched the invasion. There's been a dramatic rise in serious casualties sustained. As a result, our medicine supplies are almost entirely depleted. But the medicine's ingredients can only be collected outside. It would really help. It would really help if someone could collect them for us. Crabbleback moss. Kill crabbles, basically. Thank you ever so much. This is a great deed you have agreed to do for our people. No problem. Leave it to me. If Shulk put his mind to it, Ricky know he succeed. I'm relying on you too, Ricky.
Yes?
I see you've gathered the ingredients. Oh yes. That is precisely what we needed. Now I can continue the treatment. I extend to you all my deepest gratitude. I'm glad everything worked out. We did good job. Let's dance. Dance, Nopon dance. A Nopon dance, I wonder what that would go like. I see no end to the casualties as long as the Mechon are around. But I will do everything I can to help those who need it. There we go, lovely. Gemini gear. Cool, right, so where is Mechon?
Huh. He's massive.
I get a kick out of seeing people's faces every time.
We were told that you were waiting for us.
That's right. I've been waiting a long time. Waiting for you to accept my request.
Request?
But first, let me ask. The sword the young man is holding. Is that the Monado?
It is.
And the destruction of the fortress on the sword. Was that your lot's doing?
Yes. Although unfortunately we were unable to stop Egil.
Egil?
Do you know him? He claims to be the leader of Mechonis.
This Egil that you fought is one of our people. He's my son.
Your son?
Actually, my request is about him as well.
Ah.
I want you to kill Egil.
Hell of a request. It's such a beautiful city when you get down to it. Why did you bring Little Pon here? Doesn't seem appropriate.
Dearest Homs and Nopon representatives, my humble gratitude for accepting our invitation. I am Kallian Antiqua, Regent of the High Entia.
We all know who you are. You High Entia have kept yourselves safe, remaining spectators to our destruction. Why call upon us now?
As stated in my invitation, it is our intention to form an allied force from the peoples of Bionis, with which we will confront Mechonis.
Look at you. One little scratch and you're already crying for help.
I cannot deny this. The attack did serve as the catalyst, but the fact remains that things have changed.
When we needed help at the Battle of Sword Valley, our cries were ignored. Give me one good reason why we should bother.
I understand your anger. Our selfishness was inexcusable. However, please hear what I have to say. Listen to why our stance has changed.
Stop talking if you like, but no promises we'll stick around to the end.
We High Entia were mistaken. We believed that if we were attacked by the Mechon, our power alone could repel them. But a brave group of young heroes showed us the error of our ways. When the Mechon descended upon Erith Sea, Shulk fought with a courage I have never seen. I was most surprised to see that this group was comprised of different races. Homs, Nopon, High Entia. Although different, they trusted one another as friends. As just one inhabitant of Bionis, I desired to... No, I felt compelled to become strong like them.
Their strength came from the Monado. Bravery only gets you so far in this world.
Then you will not join us?
Hold your horses, son. I said they didn't win with bravery alone, but they wouldn't have got far without it. All right. You can count on our help.
The Nopon will join too. The Hum-Hum and Bird people are friends of the Nopon. We will fight together.
Dickson, are you leaving?
Yeah. It's just I felt this sudden pain in the neck.
Is that your response?
Don't go jumping the gun there, Prince. I'll leave the colony's forces with old Atharon here. You can use them however you want. I've got somewhere I need to be.
Might I ask where?
A battle's more than just a head-on assault. The sooner you realize that, the better. I better go and remind Shulk and all.
So you know of their whereabouts?
I told you. I've got a pretty good idea.
Dickson!
Yeah?
If you should meet Shulk,
What?
I have something I want you to tell him.
Iglabe. You'll understand what it means. We know each other on that kind of level.
You want us to kill your son? That is no small request.
There are hardly any of us Machina left on Mechonis. Back when the Bionis and the Mechonis were fighting, the Bionis almost completely wiped us out. I suppose the Bionis just didn't want us around. Lady Mayneth fought the Bionis for us. In the end, the two Titans wounded each other and entered a deep slumber.
Who was Lady Mayneth?
The creator of Mechonis. You could say that she is the Mechonis itself.
You talk like you saw all this. Ain't this all just an ancient myth?
I know I look young, but I'm actually quite old. I saw the whole thing with my own eyes.
You can't be serious.
The people of Mechonis must have a longer lifespan. Just like we High Entia live far longer than Homs.
I get that. But he can't have lived that long.
But why do you want your son dead? From what you've told us, I would have thought you'd want us to destroy the Bionis rather than kill your own son.
Egil was a brilliant young man. Clever, strong, and kind to the less able. But he never forgave the Bionis for what it did, and he swore to take revenge.
So he wants to do to us what the Bionis did to the Machina.
Correct. Egil is trying to eradicate all innocent life on Bionis. He has to be stopped.
Didn't you ever try to stop him?
We tried once. A lot of people were killed. He's blinded by revenge. Even Lady Mayneth herself couldn't convince him to stop.
Where is Egil now?
Most likely the Mechonis capital. He's trying to restore its former glory all by himself.
I feel sorry for him.
Oi! What are you talking about? Did you forget what he did to us?
I haven't forgotten or forgiven. But Egil's clearly suffered a lot in his life. You don't feel any sympathy at all?
All I know is, this stinks. Who cares what he's been through?
Reyn!
I understand about Egil. But why us? You should be aware that Shulk's sword, the Monado, has the power to destroy Mechonis weaponry. It's said that it was once the sword of the Bionis. Doesn't the very sight of it make you quiver?
Zanza.
Huh?
Oh, just talking to myself. If you're gonna kill Egil, you'll need all of that sword's power. That's how strong Egil is. But enough talk. You must be tired. Take your time and think it over. Until the young lady's treatment is finished, feel free to spend time in our village.
She has done well to survive such injury.
What do you mean? Is she sick?
Since you seem to have knowledge of Hom's medicine, I'll explain it like this. I'm afraid she's had several of her organs removed. Am I correct in assuming she was configured to operate inside a Mechon?
That's right.
She has been transformed into a Mechon's central nerve unit. Her blood can now circulate through a Mechon's components.
How?
I believe her immune system is now configured for compatibility with the Mechon. That's why her strength has depleted.
But you can treat her, can't you? Please.
Of course. Even as a Machina doctor, I cannot turn a blind eye to this butchery. With our equipment, she will regain her strength, but she will be stuck with this body. I cannot restore her flesh and blood Hom's body.
That's okay. I don't want to be a burden to Shulk. I don't care if I have a machine body. Just make it so I can fight beside him.
Fiora, leave it to me. If that is your wish, I'll do my best. I must implant a new circulation system for her immune functions. But we have one problem.
A problem?
I don't have a piezoelectric unit, which is required to control such a system. As long as she remains on this bed, the life support machine can compensate. But to move around freely, she must have the piezoelectric unit. The same unit is used in Mechon, so if you were to find some Mechon parts...
But where?
Well, outside of the village at the base of Digit 5, there's a beach. Debris from above washes ashore there. You might be able to find one among the Mechon wreckage.
We'll take a look. The beach at the base of Digit 5, right?
Yes. It gives off a faint red glow, so it might be easier to find at night.
And there we go. Several things now make more sense based on what's been said here. I very much got the idea that... yes, those red pulsating lines that we saw through Mechon are definitely blood. As a way of fighting off like the Monado, because it couldn't cut anything from Bionis, so if you had blood circulating through it, there you go. Job done. I think that's the first mention of it, isn't it? I think it's sort of like you can infer it from like previous scenes, but I think that's the first actual confirmation of what's actually going on there. I think. Could be remembering it completely wrong. Completely wrong. What is this? Orcatix. Orcatix. I'll get to Digit 5 anyway. I suppose we go from there, the inlet beach. And also that simple idea of Egil isn't that different when you get down to it from Shulk himself. The idea of wanting to get revenge. The difference here is Shulk has almost lost part of the drive, part of the reason. We're going to have to head down here, aren't we? And head round. That's what we're going to have to do. So it's like, let's go back to the village. Yeah, the drive behind his revenge is dissipated because now he's met the Mechonis, and the Mechonis are doing everything. Well, not the Mechonis, the Machina, even these guys. Met them, and they're from Mechonis. And they're doing everything in their power to save Fiora. It changes the perspective, it changes the things. For Shulk's point of view, it's like, revenge isn't really what his aim is anymore. It doesn't really make a point to go for revenge, it goes towards saving both the Mechonis and the Bionis. Because if he can save the Machina have no problem with Bionis from the sounds of it. And like I said, they're doing everything they can to save Fiora, so... that's the last of the 5-digit filaments. Now Rizaka can fix the door on her house. Yeah, it went and warned them, did it? Where's the best way to get around to Digit 5? Do I have to really swim? Apparently, from the looks of it, where the yellow dots are taking me. Let's get away from these enemies before we continue on what we were talking about. Come on, game. Get through it. I've swam far enough away, surely. Game. What was that up there? I saw like a blue thing shimmer past. There's something was going across the bridge. How strange. I want to get these blue thingies at least. Yes, an interesting way to take the story now. It's the idea of like, it's not a group of baddies. There's not like a massive group of baddies that is the entire Mechonis. It's just a subsection of what lives there. Similar to how there's probably bad people on Bionis. From the Mechon's point of view, like the Mechonis' point of view, all the people who live on Mechonis, they were the aggressors, they were the bad guys when you actually get down to it. Try to stay away from you, because you are splendid bodice. I want to stay away from you just so I can actually just get the red thing as quickly as possible, please. Stop following me. Thank you. Yeah, it's trying to seek me out, but it can't get in the water, so gotta be careful of you. Let's see about changing it to night, maybe. It's still trying to get me. It's like, stop trying to get me. Thank you. Like, do you look away? That's the thing. Do you disappear at night? Does that guy stay away during the night? Just bring me over here, maybe we'll be in a better position all round.
Thank you, Dunban. Dance with
me. Yeah, that's the worrying thing, is that thing's getting closer. I don't like the fact it's getting closer.
Dunban! It's okay.
Ricky doesn't mind.
Nicely done. Thunder! Backslash! Born in a world of strife!
It's expecting some bigger attacks at this point. I think I'm too used to my higher levels.
This isn't going well.
Let's get that going, because that's what I've been after for a little while now. So these guys can damage as well.
Let's focus our efforts.
Focus our efforts, please, people. Come on now. Roger, yes, sir.
Electric gutbuster. We can definitely do this.
What are creepy noises from these guys? Okay, so what you did.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Just need that gone, and we can get at it. There we go. Right, let's head back. Also have some other quests that appeared at night as well. We got Natalia here, who's clearly a Homs.
Yes.
Yes. What am I going to do? When you have to get it, you can get it to them. Sounds like you've got a problem. Hello, Shulk. Is this our cue? Yep. We should do whatever we can. Hey, maybe you can help. I don't mean to burden you with this, but I need some help here. I need to get food to the villagers, keeping watch outside the village. I haven't been feeling well lately, and I can't bring myself to go out. I look forward to me taking them their meals every day. Only someone else could take the meals to them for me. Everyone would be happy. Oh, take the food to Theo, who is at the base of Digit 2. So you'll take the food for me? I'm so grateful. No problem, leave it to me. Yes, I too will give it my all. The two villagers keep watch near Digit 2 area. They should be stationed by the sea a little way down from Digit 2. Keep a good lookout for them. Box meal. What's the other quest over here as well? Where? Where's that quest? I see it on the... there. It's like where on that? Crocs.
Welcome.
Hey, do you have a minute? I need to talk to you. About this problem, you see. Do you know what I'm talking about? Could you go into more detail so I can actually help? But Ricky thought Shulk knew everything about everything. Not this time, Ricky. We'll just have to listen, because she hasn't told me anything. Okay, here's the thing. My job to collect spring water from Zacht Spring. But lately, I've been hearing these weird noises around there. It's creeping me out so badly, I'm too scared to go do my job. You know how that silver Mechon fell onto the beach recently? Sounds like that creepy noise is coming from it. Too scared to investigate it properly and find out what it is. So could you go and check out what's making the noise? If it's the silver face making that noise, we can't ignore it. It's scaring the villagers, so we have to go and check it out. What's that about a silver face? Well, whatever. I just need you to find out what's making the noise. Investigate the silver wreckage beach of the fallen arm. Great, that's the spirit. When you know what's causing the noise, come find me. No problem. Leave it to me. Very good, Shulk. Let's get this sorted out. Yeah. This is the cause of the sound. Let's go and tell Prox.
Welcome.
So that was it. Its external sensor was reacting to a nearby crapple. Now I know what it is. I don't know why I made such a fuss. But I'm glad we can go to the beach knowing we won't get eaten. I'm glad everything worked out. We did a good job. Let's dance, not on dance, you know the usual stuff. Thank you so much. Take this as a thank you. You've earned it. Cool. Alright, so there is another quest that's over here. Assume because it went past midnight, which does happen occasionally.
What do you need?
What do you need? This body's no good. I need a more general purpose one, like a Homs. Sounds like you've got a problem. That's a hell of a problem. Get up on Ricky can help. Ow! Shulk, open your hum ears. Yes, Ricky, right away. So you'll listen to my troubles. Sorry to keep you. I'm what you call a rescuer. My job is to save people in trouble. Problem is, I have trouble rescuing people from the water. Which is a real problem for us, Machina. You understand. I've been thinking about it and decided I want to become Homs. As a Homs, I could go into the water and rescue people anywhere. I've even thought of a way. I think I could do it with the right things. How? Like two silver Lexos hearts, 3 pretty flamin legs, 3 poisonous corals. Okay. Then you'll help me. I am forever in your debt. No problem, leave it to me. Yes, I too will give it my all. While I'm out and about getting all these materials, let's get food delivery done.
Alright.
Alright? Huh? Oh, time to eat. I'm starting to get hungry. Grub's the only thing to look forward to in this job. But why are you bringing it? What's up with Natalia? Alright. So nice of her to deliver food to us out here. I like it, but I do feel a bit like I'm taking advantage of her. Still, there's another Homs in the village who I've heard's reliable. As long as she's got him, I reckon she should be alright. I'm glad everything worked out. We did a good job. Let's dance, not on dance. Yes, we get the idea, Ricky. Oh, it's a fish caught around here. Give it to Natalia. It's some good eating and nutritious to boot. I feel like I owe her a little something for always delivering my dinner. Deep water fish. Oh, hello.
Yes?
I really got a lot on my mind. Can you guess what it's about? Could you go into more detail? Yes, could be interesting. It's my girlfriend. It's her job to keep watch over Mechonis field. She works there full time, so we've got this long distance thing going on. And with me being scared of heights, I can't go and see her. I'm worried she might forget about me if we stay apart any longer. Came up with this idea to give her a present. I'm sure a treasure called the Tear of the Sky will make an impression. But you can only find it on distant fingertip. There's no way I can go up there. I'm terrified of heights. Oh, looks like we gotta get that then only during a thunderstorm. You'll go for me. Thanks, I know it's a lot of trouble. No problem, leave it to me. Very good, Shulk. Let's get this sorted out. Yeah. But it's a labor of love, right? I'm sure you'll be fine. Well, I'm still waiting on a thunderstorm right now, so let's hand in what we've got here. Ricky, calm down.
Yes.
Got this fish. You went already? Wow, that was quick. What's that, a fish? For me? Oh, how thoughtful of him. Just like Theo to be thinking of us. He's a kind soul. Maybe if I make this into a soup, I'll get better soon. I'm glad everything worked out. Excellent job, Shulk. Really? Yeah. Okay then. I'm going to get some rest so I can get back to work tomorrow. Good. Alright, so when we get over here, Oh god, you're walking across this.
What do you need?
What do you need? You got all the ingredients? I can't believe you did it. I'll mix the preparations right away and give it a try. Ricky, where are you going? Okay. Alright, Ricky. Ricky, where are you going? Oh, what do you think? Am I looking more like a Homs? Still exactly the same, really. Why isn't it working? I did exactly like he told me. Hold on. There's something not quite right about him. He was sniggering when he told me what to do. Looks like my friend tricked me. Sorry for making him go to all that trouble for nothing. Should have known that becoming Homs was too much to wish for. Hello, Ricky. Never mind, I can still do my job. With this body. After all, I managed to save Natalia and Carlos, didn't I? Glad everything worked out. Well done. I'll just carry on rescuing people like I always have done. Thanks for everything. Really?
What do you need?
Don't knock us off. Oh, why am I so useless? Is rescuing people the only thing I'm good for? Sounds like you've got a problem. Well, Shulk, this is all you. Yep, we should do whatever we can. Ah, it's you. Think you could hear me out again? Sorry about all this. I know the dangerous monsters around the village have increased. Not only the Mechon, but now even the Ponios are crazy. A lot of the villagers have been attacked. We can't let this happen. I'm a rescuer. I'm not cut out for fighting. I'm utterly useless. Just wondering whether there were any fighters who could help. Kill things. Thank you for doing this. I'll leave it to you. You can still get attacked away from the village, so be careful. No problem, leave it to me. Shulk put his mind to it. Yeah, I'm relying on you too, Ricky. There's a quest for Voltac here as well.
Yes?
Ah, you have come at the perfect time. You've discovered the base of the Mechon attacking our village. You may already know of it. Would you go into more detail? Perhaps we can help in some way. Yes. They launched their assaults from Digit 1 Crevasse. It's quite removed from the sites they normally attack. That is why it took some time to pinpoint the exact location. This brings me to my request. Can you defeat the Mechon there? You are the only people I can turn to. Go kill stuff. Okay, we probably couldn't do these in between the parts now. Thank you. This is sure to keep the villagers safe from harm. No problem, leave it to me. Very good, Shulk. Right, I do know there's another one during the day as well.
Welcome.
Oh no, what to do? Soon the village will be in danger. No one puts a stop to this, we'll all be in big trouble. Sounds like you got a problem. Oh, what's happened is, recently saw some Mechon really close to the village. I'm always going out at the village and collecting scrap nearby. When I was doing that the other day, saw these huge Mechon walking around. I was so scared, but I ran off as fast as my legs could carry me. Just think what could have happened if those Mechon got into our village. I'm even more scared. Please help me, help us all. Protect our village from the Mechon. I hadn't expected you would be in such dire straits. Naturally, we'll be delighted to assist you. You couldn't simply ignore a matter like this. You really don't mind. Praise be to Maynef. He's always watching over us. Kill stuff. Thank you. Saw the Mechon just past the back path behind the village. You can get to the back path via the pipes surrounding the village. It's opposite Junks. I'll open the door that leads to the back path for you. I'll also pray that to Maynef to keep you safe. That way you can keep everyone else safe. No problem, leave it to me. If Shulk put his mind to it, Ricky know he'll succeed. Relying on you too, Ricky.
Welcome.
Oh no, what can I do? This is so embarrassing. I can't just stand here all day. Sounds like you've got a problem. Old Shulk is so cute. Yeah. Oh, sorry, did you hear me speak to myself there? And I suppose there's no point in hiding it. It's my house door, it's broken. Just can't seem to open it. Now I can't get back inside. I'm pretty good at fixing things, but I haven't got the parts I need. I know. I asked you to help. Just need you to find the parts. How about it? Of course. Really? Would you be quick? I'll stay here and think about how best to fix it. No problem, leave it to me. Alright, let's carry on the story for a little bit. I want to get the group back together so I can get all this stuff sorted in between the parts now. It's like, I expected it to just be a few fetch quests, and then just loads more appeared, so it's like, okay, it's an in-between the part deal.
How are you?
How did it go? Did you find the unit?
I think we found it. Is this the piezoelectric unit?
Yes, that's it. Well done.
Leonardo, will Fiora be okay now?
She'll be fine. It will just take me a little time to reconfigure and install the unit. Leave it to me. You get some rest.
But...
Shulk, do you want her to see you looking exhausted when she wakes up?
You're right. I'll try and get some rest. Thank you for everything you're doing.
By the way...
Yes?
The chief says he wants to speak with you. I think it's about Egil.
I'll go and see him. He wants Egil stopped. And so do we. But I need to sleep on it.
Good. You mustn't overburden yourself. We will help you in any way we can.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You must be tired. Please feel free to use this room. Would you like to take a rest? Take a rest.
How are you? Sleep well?
Yes, very well. I wanted to, talk about your son.
Have you made up your mind?
Yes. We agree with you. Egil must be stopped. But we can't act now.
Oh? Why's that?
Before we came here, we heard of plans to form an allied force on Bionis. Any day now, they're going to launch an attack on Mechonis. But it's too dangerous. Egil has made a weapon that could kill us all.
The weapon that Mumkar was using? The one that shoots green fluid?
He said it can decompose any being from Bionis.
We have to go back and warn them, before it's too late.
Well, you could always ask me to do it.
Dickson! What are you doing here? I can't believe you found us.
Why? This place is directly below the fortress. If you fell from up there, I figured you must have ended up here. And Bob's your uncle.
You're looking well, Dickson.
Ah, I see you're looking like your usual old self.
You know each other?
Kinda.
I scratch his back. He scratches mine. He tells us about the outside world, and we give him technology and information.
Why did you keep that to yourself? That information is vital to all who fight Mechonis.
Not all of us Homs are good people. What would happen if the Mechonis-hating types found this place? These Machina cut themselves off from the world to get away from pointless fighting.
So they escaped to live in peace. Somewhere they wouldn't be seen. Makes sense.
Clever little crown princess, ain't ya?
So this is where you obtained all that stuff you brought back to Colony 9. I wondered where you were getting it from.
I thought it was fine as long as it helped Shulk out at the lab. I guess the secret's out now. So, that weapon. How dangerous are we talking about?
I haven't discovered why, but it disintegrates anything it touches. But only if it's living tissue from Bionis.
Bet that would come in handy.
Dickson!
I'm only joking. Anyway, for now, just don't let any of it touch you. I'll come up with something to counter it. Leave it with me and I'll keep you posted. You lot go and take care of that Eagle or whatever his name is. If you take him down, the Allied force might not even be needed.
Okay. Let me think about it for a bit.
That eagle or whatever.
Fiora.
Ain't made your mind up yet?
Dickson, listen.
Dunban told me all about it. The goal of your mission. So, you wanted to avenge Fiora?
Yes.
But you found her alive, and now you've got her back. So, you're all done now, ain't you?
What are you fighting for, Dickson?
Me? He just gets right under my skin. That Egil guy.
Because he's trying to exterminate the Homs?
There's that. But that ain't everything. It's his hatred for the Bionis. Or more like his aim to wipe out everything that lives on the Bionis. I'll tell you one thing. That Bionis allied force is coming together quicker than I thought.
Really?
Yep. That high-entier prince is really moving things along.
Will they launch an attack on Mechonis?
Of course. But it looks like the prince has got another plan. He gave me a message for you. When the allied force attacks Mechonis, you don't need to join the fight. He wants you to take advantage of the chaos and do what it is you need to do.
Prince Callian said that?
I was pretty surprised too. He looks like a sissy, but he's got guts.
Yeah. I think that's the type of man he is.
So, what are you gonna do? He wanted me to let him know.
We're going to the Mechonis capital.
You're gonna take down Egil?
I don't know. I can't forgive the Mechon for what they've done. But after listening to Mechon, I think there might be another way.
You're too soft.
Do you really think that?
Too right. He's the self-proclaimed leader of Mechonis. I heard about what he did to the Monado. If you face him, it might get eaten up. But you have to throw everything at him, even if there's only a slim chance of winning. Hesitate for 1 second, and you're a goner.
We won't let Shulk die. Not ever.
Fiora, are you okay to be walking around?
Yep.
I have to hand it to her. That Lenarda's pretty good. And not just with machines. She's also quite familiar with organic physiology.
You went to get the things she needed to cure me, right? I'm sorry I caused all this hassle. But I'm fine now. I'll be by your side, fighting to protect you. No matter where we go, no matter how difficult it gets, Shulk will do the right thing. It doesn't matter how slim our chances. Shulk will always stick to the right path.
And don't forget, it's because of Shulk that we are all here, fighting together. I think that shows he has a strong character. Am I wrong, Dickson?
Well, when I think about everything you lot have done, I can't deny that.
Dixon, we're going to the Mechonis capital. About the Allied force.
Yeah, leave it to me. I ain't gonna let anything happen to the colony. Those Mechon won't get away with anything else.
Are you going?
Yes. Thank you for all your help.
You might run into someone called Vinaya in the capital. Just mention my name, she'll lend a hand.
Vinaya?
Is she a Machina as well?
She's my daughter. She won't be far from Egil.
Hold on. You mean she's Egil's sister?
You've got it, lad.
And you say she'll help us?
The girl doesn't want to hurt Egil, but she doesn't like what he's doing. She should be a big help to you young'uns.
I don't know why she'd help us, but we'll try and find her when we get there.
Good luck.
Fiora, don't forget. I've only made temporary repairs. I think you should be able to fight, but don't overdo it. Come and see me the moment you experience any further system failure.
I will. Thank you.
In the meantime, I'm hoping I'll find a way to restore your former body.
Is that possible?
Theoretically, it might be possible to use your genetic information to regenerate your missing organs. Sorry, it's unfair for me to give you hope. To be honest, there's very little chance. But if there's even the slightest possibility, I'll have to try.
Thank you, Leonarda.
Fiora.
Don't make that face. Okay, let's go.
Off you go, kid. I'm counting on you and the Monado. Don't let me down, Shulk.
Why did that face betray me? And that light? No, that is not possible. It must have been remnants of memories from her former life that made me lose control. Memories. They are what limited the potential of Metalface as well. I now know that I must erase every last trace of what they once were. All my servants need is the instinct to fight. This Hom's female. She was with the boy who wields the Monado. The light of her memory. It shines strongly in this one. Bring me face 20814. So it is this male. The boy Shulk remains a thorn in my side. I will enjoy watching my minion crush him. Be still, my servant. I see that your memories cause you much suffering.
Shulk, take this.
What is it?
There's a path leading from the base of Digit 2 to the foot of the Mechonis. This is the security key to the door that seals the path. We who live in the village don't have any need for it, but it will be invaluable to you.
We're in your debt, Leonarda.
Shulk, Fiora, take care on your journey.
We will.
Leonarda, thank you for everything.
Yes, that face was pretty much who you expect it to be. But also got another quest to pick up, so... Zilix.
Yes?
Yes? I don't think it's been that long since you arrived here, has it? So I was just wondering, how much do you know about us Machina? Could you go into more detail? Yeah. If you want to find out more about us, I just know the thing. Our memory chips containing records of our lives on Mechonis. They're in Mechonis Field. They should help you to gain a deeper understanding of our kind. We too would be glad if you could find the memory chips. We'd all like to relive the memories from those days. Find the memory pieces scattered through the Mechonis Field. Then just bring them back to me. Are you sure you're up for it? That one I probably can't do because we're not going to the Mechonis Field. Yet. But it's worth getting the quest. Just what I wanted to hear. So glad you're interested in the lives of the Machina. Indeed I am. No problem. Leave it to me. Cool. So I think that's it in terms of the quest we need to pick up that I can actually get sorted in between the parts. Let's make sure by changing the time to nighttime before we finish up here. Also see if I can get all the affinity stuff ready for some of these like hot hearts around the place, because we need to get those out the way as well. So, it seems to be all sorted then. So we'll see in the next part when we get to all these quests handed in that we've got available, and maybe see about doing the hard hearts as well. So we'll see them. Ta-ta for now.